happy spring. It is officially spring, you guys, and I am ecstatic. I am excited. This is the season that I was born in, and I just feel like I thrive in the spring season. Everything is blooming. There's so much life surrounding us. The leaves are waking up, the trees are waking up, the flowers are waking up, and it makes me severely happy. Like my serotonin levels during the spring season are just tingling. They're super high. It is spring, friends. After a long winter, we can finally be outdoors and bathe in the sun and just soak it all in. Do not mind my wet hair. I just got out of the shower. It is Saturday today, and I figured that we would spend the weekend together and do some cozy spring things. Spring is technically this upcoming Tuesday, but I mean, it's only a few days away and the weather is feeling like spring. I got some springy clothes on. I got my little fairy wing earrings on, and I'm just in spring mode. Okay, in my brain it's already spring, but by the time this video goes out it will officially be spring. So friends, like I mentioned, today is Saturday, and I figured that we would spend a cozy spring weekend together celebrating spring's homecoming. Me and my husband are going to head out today to our local farmers market that we love to go throughout the year. They have like a little food truck that we just love getting food from, and then they sell seasonal fruits and veggies and just good seasonal snacks. So we're going to check out their little shop that they have, and I'm just going to take you guys along. And then tomorrow we are planning on spending the day in San Francisco. There's this other little food truck venue that happens out there, and where it's at is just so beautiful. It's by the Golden Gate Bridge. I figured that we would go there and take a little blanket and have maybe like a little picnic, get some food, look at some nice little views, hang out, welcome in the spring season, bring a book to read, and just have a good time. Talking about books, I am reading currently Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I am probably like 50% into the book, and you guys, I am enjoying this book. It is quirky, it is funny. I have not read a Regency fantasy book in a while, and this is consuming all my time and I cannot seem to put it down. In Half a Soul, we are following our main character whose name is Dora, and Dora lives in Regency, England. And when she was young, a evil fairy came and tried to take her away, but he couldn't. Her cousin came and saved Dora and stabbed the evil fairy in the leg, but he was able to take half of Dora's soul with him. So because of that, Dora is maybe like, I guess one would consider a little off. She's not super in tune with her emotions. She doesn't find things funny. She seems to not be able to have most of her emotions intact, okay? That is until one day she meets this magician, and this magician is supposed to be helping her figure out how she can retrieve the other part of her soul that was taken away. And then she finds herself having some unusual feelings that she has never felt before. So I am having a blast with this. I am super enjoying it. So I'm hoping that I can finish this book in this vlog. So friends, we are about to head out to the farmers market today, and I'm going to take you guys along, and we're just gonna have a good old time to welcome in this spring season. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please remember to like, subscribe, and engage. I would very much appreciate it. So friends, let's go and enjoy this spring season.
You ready, Toby? Let's go. Come on. Oh my goodness, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Vámonos, vámonos. Are you ready? Are you ready to go to the farmer's market, Toby? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Let the days be past, days of trying. Give up the aim of perfection. Trust the simple ways and let it go.
Hi friends, so we are back in our home and we had a really good time at the farmers market, and then we went to the park and we had a little picnic and it was just so good. I honestly feel a little sleepy because just sunbathing and having some good food in your stomach just makes you extremely sleepy, but I'm trying to combat taking a nap, even though I would be okay with taking a nap. But I am still very much in the spring mood and I am just really feeling the spring vibes right now after having spent quite a few hours outdoors. So what I am thinking is that I want to spruce up my space a little bit more with some spring magic to welcome in this spring season. So I think I'm going to go harvest some lavender. I have a beautiful bush of lavender outside and it already grew a couple of its lavender flowers. So I think I'm going to go and harvest some so I can make a room spray that I just got a recipe from online. It is very simple. I think it's only like 3 ingredients. I'm gonna make a lavender room spray, and then me and my husband just got a diffuser, which we very much needed in our space. So I'm excited to set that up and put some lavender essential oils on it. And then I am going to put some of the lavender flowers that I harvest into a beautiful bouquet and just spruce up the space a little bit more with some spring magic. So that is what I'm about to get into and take you guys along. So let's go. decided not to film my Sunday activities because I just wanted to be fully present and immersed in the moment. And my family went, and I just wanted to have a good time. I'm sure you guys don't mind. This was the first weekend that we have seen that is full of sun, and we have seen so many trees blossoming and flowers. I seen so many California poppies yesterday on our trip to San Francisco, and it was just so beautiful to see the world sort of start awakening around me. I know there's going to be plenty of other little trips that I make this spring and summer that I'm going to be taking you guys along, so there's going to be plenty more other trips that I'm going to be able to film. But since I had a lengthy filming day on Saturday, I figured that I would just take Sunday to just be with my family and be fully immersed in the moment. This is your sign, friends, to start planning your spring and summer activities. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or overwhelming. It could simply be planning a picnic day, making some food at home and taking it to go eat at your nearby park, take your favorite book or the book you're currently reading, some snacks, and just have a good old time. Me and my husband love going to our local farmers market and getting some local foods and then taking it to a park to go eat and take some books with us. Take our pup Dobie and just run around. It's been a long winter, and I think it is time for us to step outdoors and start re-enjoying the outdoor atmosphere. I know it could be a little maybe triggering. Maybe you might get a little bit of anxiousness. I know I did, because I spent severely a large amount of time indoors during the winter season, that going outdoors seems, it could be a little overwhelming. But I like to plan slow and easeful things to ease my way into being outdoors, and picnics and not being around too many people really usually help in that sense. So plan to go outdoors, friends. I am sure our bodies and our energy just need some of that good vitamin D from our sun. Before I close out this video, friends, I just want to share with you the book that I have been reading in this vlog that I actually finished this morning, and that is Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. You guys, this was everything that I did not know I needed. I have not read a lot of fantasy books that are based in like the Regency England era, but this was witty, this was funny, this was quirky. The characters in this book are just so likable. I think I mentioned what this book was about in the beginning of this video, but I guarantee you, friends, that it's so much more than just that, okay? I wasn't expecting to like this book as much as I did. I thought it was gonna be, oh, like another fantasy book that is about fairies, just to check off my list. But this was so witty, and it's quite short as well. It's only like 200 and something pages, and I could not put this down. Our main character, Theodora, or Dora, in my opinion, is very much likable, though I will say that the magician that ends up sort of courting her, he talks to her a little bit rude, but I could see why that is being done. He is sort of made to come off as this not approachable, grumpy, sort of bitter man. And let me tell you, he comes across as that just fine with his attitude. But I really love how you take these both characters, Theodora being someone who doesn't have half a soul, meaning that she is sort of restrained from being emotional, capable of feeling anything, and then you take this magician, the Lord Sorcerer, or Elias, who is bitter, who is grumpy for a good reason, which you'll find out in the book. You take these two very complex characters and you put them together, and you really see how they can find the beauty within each other, even though they are considered to be different, quote unquote, especially by Regency England, in a time and space when they are courting and women are being courted. You really see these two complex characters sort of fall for each other despite what other people are saying about them. And you just really see all of their defaults, everything that makes them different and not severely likable by Regency England or those around them. You really see how that is sort of overpowered by the love they end up developing for each other and how they end up embracing those things about each other. I just thought it was quirky, it was funny, it was so lovable. The story is great. The pacing is great. This book just made me want to put on a ball gown and prance around amongst flowers, which there was no mention about flowers, but when I was envisioning this book and reading it, I was just thinking that this was spring, because those are sort of the vibes this gives off. But I really loved it, friends. So if you are interested in a quirky, fun, and loving character driven storyline, then maybe consider picking up Half a Soul. Or maybe you've already read it. This is a fairly popular book from what I've heard. This is my first official spring welcoming video. I have lots more planned out for this spring season. So if you love these kinds of videos, remember to subscribe if you have already not subscribed. Also, I just want to quickly mention that I do host a book club over on my Patreon. We are called the Storykeeper Society over on my Patreon. That is called Spellbound Manor. If you love reading cozy and magical fantasy books, that is pretty much what we have been reading over there, then feel free to check out my Patreon. I will leave the link for that down below. Thank you again, friends, for being here. I really appreciate your support. Remember that you can create the life that you want because you so deserve it, friend. I will be seeing you in a video very soon. Until then, take care and bye for now.